Hedge, hedge, tube dwellers, and welcome to the forests outside of Riften. It is finally time. I proceed towards Fort Dawnguard to offer my services to the vampire slayers there. On my way, I've noticed, and I hope it's still doing it, quite a handy glitch. So I'm going to sprint here. You saw my speeds pick up. We're still sprinting, almost out of stamina. When you end your stamina, you're supposed to stop sprinting. Aha, but it appears that this is not the way I am affected. That is a troll. Okay, for just a second I thought that was a werewolf. Looks like it's a troll that I'm going to fight. I'm okay with that. Oh, you get a cute little troll. Yes, he's a cute little troll. Yes, you are. I'm going to put an arrow directly in your 4th through 6th eye, or is it only 4 eyes? Or does he only have 3 eyes? It might actually be 3 eyes. I'm going to put an arrow in your 2nd through 3rd eye. There's the 3rd eye. And I'm keeping my stamina. Let it run out. I just want to see. So my stamina is out right now, and it's staying in this slow mode. I wonder if that has anything to do with trying to sprint while my bow was out on a horse. It doesn't let you sprint, and it does slow time down, even though you don't have an arrow knocked. I did that in the last episode. I even kind of commented on it because it weirded me out. And I was like, what the hell's going on? But it looks like I've encountered some kind of cool glitch. It's kind of cheating, but I might abuse it. I will probably abuse it without even knowing it sometimes, just because my stamina runs out. Now I am going to go try to find a dragon up here and get just one more soul, so I've got one in the holster. I can get the word of a shout whenever a word comes up. Can I one-shot the wolves? I can one-shot the wolves. Okay, I may record this dragon, but then it's off to Fort Dawnguard, and I'll show nothing in between. We must reach the fort, quickly! A flamed cart. Always a good sign that you're near a dragon roost. I know from experience that the trap right here on this hill one-shots me. If I even get touched by the spell it casts, it will kill me. I'm going to try to Fusro Da. The stone? Out. And sure enough, there it went. Did you see it go flying? Yep. Oh, what? That's bull. Oh, and it still got me. Oh, that's silly. I'm glad that you at least got to see that I was serious. It really does one-shot me. So I guess it's going to be a whirlwind sprint then. And I made it around, right? It shot that backwards even though. Oh, no way! Alright. Last time I show me dying to this thing, I swear. I want to try one more thing though. I want to try. Supposedly, if you remove that soul gem right there, it can't cast the spell. These little tower things. Of course, it goes high. Well, now I know I can just lower it a touch. Alright, I knocked it out, right? Here it comes rolling. Look, it's mine. It's actually in my inventory now. I'm actually going to quick save it right here. I bet it's still going to cast it. No. Finally? Finally! Oh my god. I literally died 3 times on that. You guys saw 2 of them. And here's a dragon that I want to get a sneak attack off on. So I'm going to quick save it again just for those couple seconds. In case I die in this dragon, it is somewhat likely I will. I am not... It is a regular dragon. I was going to say I'm not super overpowered yet. I didn't see his hit points move on that second attack, so I don't think that one got him. Oh, perfect landing spot, dragon. You could not have chose a better spot. I hope he's frost. He is fire. Fire is not ideal because I have some frost resistance potions. I'm going to bait out another fire breath. I'm going to come out after this one with a little bit more fire of my own. Alright, where's he going to go? I think I can use this pretty well. I may want to dodge over to one of these other ones, though. It's a little easier to use. Oh, yeah, that's perfect, actually. You can chill right up there. That looks real good. As a matter of fact, can I get... Oh, that was a little high anyway. Let's get ready to see if I could get him from the back there. I don't think that arrow hit either. I am not getting the sky shots right now. A lot of times he is... He is really hard to exactly judge, as any enemies in Skyrim are. He's really hard to perfectly judge exactly where he's going to be flying whenever he gets up to the air. Animations are a bit jerky, and through animations, movement is a bit jerky on things in Skyrim. So I don't normally try the shots while he's flying, but yeah, every now and then I toss a couple. Of course, when he hovers, it's a little different. He sits still there. I get the feeling he's going to try to breathe on me again. I do not know where he went. Hovering again for some breath. That arrow did get him, and this arrow should. Oh, I had to fire as he flew, and I did not get the second one. That's no good. This has taken quite a while here. It would be cool if he landed all together. Yeah. I've got decent distance. He's got the fire, and it's off, and I got another arrow. That was a crit even. I'm going to try it yet again. I don't think it hit. I'm staring at his hit points right after I loose one of those arrows. Trying to tell. Oh, yeah. I got him low enough that he's not good for flying anymore. That means I'm really close. I can't perfectly see him, but I can see parts of his limbs. Yeah, matter of fact, this pillar right here should take me home. Oh, it is really bright. I hope he's not moving. And last but not least. Oh, yeah. Down goes another dragon. Another soul for me. A soul to take with me as I begin hunting vampire instead of dragons. Oh, no, I'm carrying too much. Story of my life. Okay, I'm going to have to make a merchant run, obviously, before going to Fort Dawnguard. But I'm pretty close, so I think I'm at a fast travel point. Let me just go merchant now and then go to Fort Dawnguard. Okay, so ignore the ridiculous get-up. I did come to find Ogmund. He is training in speechcraft. I think this is actually the trainer that will take you the highest in speechcraft. I think he can take you all the way up to like 75 or maybe even 80. I've got quite a bit of gold. I've been selling some dragon scales, so I'm going to go ahead and train the 5 times for this level, and you guys will see I got to level up. I actually got a speechcraft level while I was selling some stuff, and that allowed me to level. So let's go ahead and take that level. In light of my recent stamina, I would normally stop and put 2 points of stamina in here the next 2 levels. But in light of my recent finding that I can run out of stamina and still do anything with it as though I don't, as though I have stamina, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in health. Especially seeing that trap kill me. That trap one-shotting me makes me want to put that in health as well. Okay, so let's see. I can't do anything else with archery, I think, right? These weren't at 70. This is the other one. Nope. 90, 80, and 90, I think. Let's see, 80, 90, then 100. Okay, so I have one each 10 levels. Each of the next 10 levels. I am working up the speechcraft tree because I don't want to make a decision yet. And of course I do still have that. Let's go ahead and put this point into the speechcraft tree. I'm okay with an allure. Since I'm a male, I will now try to sell stuff to females. Like in Whiterun, I'll try to sell to the chick outside, right next to the door, instead of the dude inside the smith. Wow, there's so many people talking in here. Okay, I'm going to see if I can sell just a couple more dragon scales and bones, and then I'm going to head off to Fort Dawnguard. This has gotten really long-winded. Blast! Another dragon! This one a blood dragon nonetheless. Well, I'll just have to kill him too, but I'll spare you the intricate details, the disgusting gory bits. Even though I know it could be quite exciting, I kind of want to get on to get into Fort Dawnguard. This little bugger has been thoroughly interested in everybody around here except for me. Is that the kill shot? It wants to give me the kill shot, but for some reason this rock's getting in my way. This kill didn't end up being near as epic as I thought it would be. I was sitting there arching on him for a good minute, getting clean shots, and then all of a sudden I turn the camera on, and bam, I'm hitting a rock directly in front of me. So, some wizards or something with magic. Yeah, what is this? Oh, Vigilant of Stindar. How appropriate for me to see a Vigilant of Stindar on my way out to Fort Dawnguard. I happen to know a little bit about dim vigilants and what they're doing, other than fighting dragons in the wilderness. Interesting that over here where the dragon was attacking them a bit earlier, where there's a torch and a mace on the ground, it says that I can search a vigilant vampire hunter. Oh, that's funny. This mace right here is a vigilant vampire hunter. Watch that mace. He's going to come flying after you, vampires. You got to be careful. With my ibex pony here, I have found a beacon structure. It's called Stindar's Beacon. It's real close to... oh god, good thing I got the ibex pony. This beacon's real close to the cave that goes out to Fort Dawnguard. Very close indeed. And it looks like there are some vigilants keeping the place well lit. My god, I finally found it, but this canyon entrance has not done... the quest has not behaved as I expected. So I've got Dawnguard tracked, and I've tried taking it off and putting it back on, And on my big map it says speak with the leader of the Dawnguard, and it's like down south of that tower. However, on my mini map it says it's like off that way somewhere. It even still says that it's further away. Look, when I come down here, see, look, it's not pointing me to Dayspring Canyon, it's pointing me way over there. That's not where I want to go, silly! Into the canyon we go. Kind of surprised to see. It doesn't seem like there's more people on the road seeking out Dayspring Cavern here. As much as the guards have been talking about it in town, you would think every merchant with a empty coin purse, every mercenary with an empty coin purse would be headed straight this way, flexing his sword arm the whole way. I suppose I don't need my bow out. I kind of feel like I'm on the trial to up the 7,000 steps or something. You know, I'm gonna see a troll up on the cliff.
You here to join the Dawnguard too?
Oh boy.
Truth is, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, definitely do not want to get shacked up with Mr. Eggmar. Hopefully he can't sprint very well. No, he can't. Yeah, that's good, because I don't want to deal with that little man complaining to me, telling me his troubles. I'm not interested. I'm interested in slaying vampire. Wow, this is a big castle. He looks like he's going to slow that down. So I'm not all about getting caught up with him. I've walked past their barricade. I don't even see so much as a guard posted. Here we go. Our first little buddy, Durak.
You there. The Dawnguard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, man. Killing vampires? Where do I sign up?
Ha! Isran's going to like you.
Isran.
He's up the hill in the fort. He'll decide if you're Dawnguard material.
Will he now? What are you holding there, sir? And is there another one lying around anywhere? I see a lot of wood, so that means that I could sit here and use a chopping block. Really easily get like wooden shafts for arrows, and I assume for crossbow bolts. He is holding a crossbow. Let's run upstairs or uphill. Up hills. Gonna run up hills a little and talk to Isran. Is this Isran standing outside? Surely the leader of the place is not standing outside.
Good.
No, Salan.
I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help.
After all these
I
years,
immediately
did you
realized
just
things
recently
must be
hear
pretty
from him?
bad. Looks like I was right.
You've worked with Isran before?
I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members of the Vigilance. We were both equally dissatisfied with them.
They have a
They're hard
scout
to
tower
right
near
place,
here.
of course. But Isran and I were never comfortable. We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his methods.
Well, how do you go about killing vampires? Because I'll tell you how I do, however I can. I'm not impressed so far.
The Vigilance and I were
See what the inner castle's like.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilance are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
Huh.
Now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard.
I have seen the attacks in town.
I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran.
So who are you?
Oh,
What do you want?
he's ignoring this vigilant.
Dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Isran is totally ignoring him at this point. I heard you were looking for vampire hunters there, Isran.
You heard right. I'm glad word's
This
finally starting to
pole
get
arm on
around.
his back.
But that means it won't be long before the
Oh, that's
vampires start to
a
take
handle.
notice as
It's
well.
probably an axe. What can I do to help?
I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me
Okay,
about some
sounds
cave the
like
Vigilants were poking around in.
Perfect
Seemed to think it was
objective for
related
me.
to these recent vampire
Perfect
attacks.
task.
Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Oh, Dimhalo.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
The Hall of the
That's
Vigilance.
good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, You should take a crossbow.
Ooh, a crossbow?
Good for taking out those fiends before they get close.
Well,
Feel free to
certainly.
poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you
Okay,
can
I think there are some potions here and there around the
I'll
fort.
meet
I'm going to
you
go ahead and
at
snatch those up. Before I do any of that, though, I just want to see here. So I have Dwarven Arrow. There's the crossbow. 65 damage, as opposed to my 45 damage Dwarven Bow. Now, I think that this has a different penalty. Let's see. I only have a couple bolts. They're all steel
It's
bolts.
the least I can
I think
do.
this reloads much slower. So let's see here. I'm going to hold my
I
attack
don't
button.
think that's a good idea.
Let's see. Actually, let me find a target.
Vigilance wouldn't
Let me role play this off a little bit. I wouldn't be in the middle of the hall shooting boxes. It's actually funny I say that. I think Isron has that kid shoot a box. Pretty sure there are targets in here somewhere, though. Yeah, here we go. Dummies. The shielded one. Okay, so I'm not like zoomed in or anything. It doesn't take any time to draw it because it's already loaded. And when I let go of attack, it shoots it. Takes a second to reload. That's kind of cool. It actually doesn't seem like it takes much longer to fire each shot off, at least interval between each shot. It doesn't seem like it takes much longer than your regular bow. It's just that it does it on the front end. It loads it first. Steel bolts, steel arrows. I'll take up both. It looks like I've got a brand new main weapon, though. This is more powerful than my dwarven bow. I imagine I'll be able to find better crossbows, too, which, ooh, the thought of that. I'll like the first chance I get to sneak with that crossbow and sling some arrows. Yeah, that's a heavy shield, but I'm going to take it anyway because I need the money. I need the money! Can I get a dog yet? I don't think I can. That would be too awesome if I could. Okay, so he wants me to go to some vampire cave. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to roll that into this episode. I think I'm going to take a break here. Yeah, here he's got the kid going at it. Oh, you know what I
You
just
need to
saw?
concentrate,
Another
boy.
crossbow.
Try
That
again.
means more bolts. A Dawnguard helmet. I wonder what... Is this light armor? I don't think it is. Light armor, 25% less damage from vampire attacks and drain life spells while wearing a complete set of Dawnguard armor. Well, that is too bad because the helm has less armor and a much lesser effect than the Croesus mask. And I would imagine that most of the Dawnguard set probably has lower armor than like this Elven I'm wearing, simply based on the fact that I've already seen vampire armor. It's light, and I haven't proved this. You can see it's fine. It's still just 31. My Elven armor is 36, so Elven armor is better than vampire armor even. I would expect that
Isran
Dawnguard
found
armor
something
is the
for you to
same.
do, eh?
It looks weird. I'm not sure how much I like it. I don't have a, I guess I kind of like, oh, okay, I was going to say I kind of like that I don't have a quiver on my back, but I've actually got a little, like, holster of bolts there on my left hip. That's kind of neat. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Look forward to, oh, are my gloves going to work now, too? They actually look awesome. Are they going to work, like, all the time? Like, oh, I think that my gauntlets are going to show. That is awesome. Let me stop getting excited at such minute details. Thanks for watching. See you later.